After spending more than a year behind bars, former Severna Park Elementary School teacher Matthew Schlegel walks free.
He will, yeah. In Anne Arundel County, a judge ordered his immediate release following a partial verdict in his high-profile child abuse trial. Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor reports on the emotional reaction from both sides. Rebecca.
Mary and Kai, it is the decision that we were all expecting, but one that not many in the community was hoping for. On one side of the packed courtroom today, Schlegel's loved ones hugged and comforted one another, breathing a sigh of relief. On the other side of the courtroom, it was packed with parents, prosecutors, and supporters of these young girls involved. They were overcome with outrage, many of them breaking down into tears, some of them storming out. Outside of the courtroom, there were also dozens of protesters, many of them holding signs reading, "We believe the girls," some of them even chasing down defense attorneys as they left the courtroom today. We have a quick clip of that tense exchange. Take a look. Now, yesterday, a jury cleared Schlegel of 18 of his 21 charges. This included allegations of sexual abuse, assault, and misconduct involving 8 of his third-grade students. Jurors remain deadlocked on 3 misdemeanor offenses. The defense is asking for those charges to be dismissed on a technicality, while the state says it's too soon to say if they plan on retrying them. Another hearing will be held on July 1st to determine how the remaining charges will be handled moving forward. Today, though, citing the jury's verdict and Schlegel's lack of a criminal record, after hearing from both sides, the judge agreed to Schlegel's release under strict conditions. That includes no contact with any of the victims or their families and no unsupervised contact with any minors other than his own 2 children. This will obviously prevent him from returning to the classroom, but for the protesters here today, they are far from satisfied with the outcome.
It's a miscarriage of justice at the greatest measure, and we could not ignore the fact that Mother Nature was responding. You know, the lightning, the thunder was just crashing all around us to just match the energy of these heartbroken moms. And I'm just a supporter here to support these other moms in my neighboring community. And, you know, motherhood, families, it takes a village, and to realize that you have been so let down by your community, it just really makes you question everything.
Now, Schlegel and his family and supporters showed very little emotion in the courtroom today, as they have been throughout the course of this trial. Today, his wife tells me that's because a judge has ordered them to contain any intense reactions that they might have. His wife, though, who is an assistant principal at another Anne Arundel County school, said that she did not want to speak with us at this time, but said at some point she does want to share her story. Defense attorneys in this case also unable to speak with us as protesters chased them down as they were leaving the courthouse. But inside court, they maintained that Schlegel did not do any of the actions that he's being accused of, and that the last year he spent in prison was traumatic, and they say it was unjust. They even say that because he's being released, that doesn't mean that he will ever be able to get his life back. Meanwhile, the parents, the prosecutors, and the protesters, they say just because he was found not guilty doesn't mean that this didn't happen to those young girls. And tonight I do have one last update from Anne Arundel County Public Schools. Up until this point, Schlegel was suspended without pay. They say moving forward, he will be suspended with pay. Reporting live in Annapolis, Rebecca Pryor, Fox 45 News.